What up, nerds? This is Graptops. We paint people. It's the biggest weekend for fighting games, the crown jewel of the community. It got rescued by Sony, and as much as I don't like them, I'm grateful it's still here. They impressed me with the fight stick video. It shows me they get it. A short is coming on that. I'm not going to talk about games and matchups because that undersells the thing that's great about a big open tournament, that anybody can make a run. We are pulling for FemShep to do some damage, mainly because I want to see modern players do well. After the Tokon/Fighters mechanics video showing it'll be more like Grand Blue, where motion inputs give more damage and it's primarily designed around the quote simpler controls, it's gonna be an even bigger thing. In one of the matches serving as background footage, I pulled out a win thanks to a quick cast level 3, and I have no shame. Speaking of no shame, please subscribe to my fledgling little channel, and I'm told liking it also does good things. You have to start somewhere, and we'd love to have you. Friday is pools, which, good luck, have fun everyone, but there's nothing you have to see. We have the showcase, and there are some interesting, if questionable, things on that schedule. The first thing I marked as interesting is the Virtua Fighter panel. I love 3D fighters that aren't Tekken, so I'm extremely interested in every scrap of information we can get. I initially thought this was like a con schedule in different rooms, but no, it's just rapid fire. 30 minutes for Virtua Fighter, 30 minutes not talking about how they're going to sell a second Mortal Kombat collection with the games that people are actually asking for. Rivals of Aether 2, I'll be watching both the tournament and the panel because I want to see more platform fighters succeed. It's a shame that Multiverses got by the kobolds in a trench coat that make decisions at Warner. I don't care that they're giving my favorite company money and airtime. I consider it a happy accident that something good happened. We got the wonderful beginner's guide for fighters yesterday, and I'm looking forward to hearing show floor impressions. But based on the wording at the end of the video, I'm going to make the bold statement that they're cowards for not releasing the demo on console. I completely understand no PC because of what happens every time, but if Neo 3 can do it, so can they. I shouldn't say Friday has nothing, because there are the side tournaments, although tracking down stream info can be difficult. It looks like Psycho Blue is going to be handling the Tekken side events, graphic they posted on the screen next to the schedule. Hopefully a lot of these get recorded and eventually released as VODs. I wasn't able to find info for Fighting Lair EX, but I have a soft spot for those games for trying something different. Now, looking at Saturday, staying in side tourneys, again I highlighted the ones I'm most interested in catching. I do have stream info for the Marvel Infinite events. An exchange about it is on screen, and the Twitch is linked in the description. Talking about Sunday, I found where the Skullgirls players congregate, but I don't know if it'll make video. The graphic on screen is from playskullgirls.gg, so you at least get some info on where you can see some of their action. I haven't played MK1 more than a quick bad trial experience, but I keep going back to both XL and 11 because they play so differently, and sometimes they're what you're in the mood for. Going to the main schedule, there's a lot. Friday is Friday. Saturday, we technically start early with MK1, but for me, the real action starts with the CBS2 Top 8 at 1. I've also highlighted the Top 24 for Rivals 2 and Grand Blue because I'll probably be flipping over there. But a Reddit post convinced me to throw my Xbox rewards money at Samurai Showdown, and I guess because it wasn't actually my money, and honestly because I forgot, I gave the people I've been ranting about some money. Oops, that's on me. I'm still curious to watch the finals, honestly more so than City of the Wolves. Killer Instinct will be the highlight for me on Saturday. I love the game, and Iron Galaxy working on Invincible Versus has me optimistic for it. The big day, Sunday. Virtua Fighter 5 in the early slot is much more likely to be watched than MK1. I'll probably be watching the Fatal Fury and then some good-ass Tekken, and then rounding it off with Street Fighter 6. I'm amazed there's not even a Third Strike side tournament, but that's economics. We got the Fighting Collection 2 this year, so CBS 2 gets the showcase spots. Speaking of economics, there's a part of the stream schedule that made me chuckle a bit. Technically going on last for the second channel on the last day, King of Fighters feels a lot like they want to be able to say they closed out the final day of EVO, even though nobody is going to be watching that. Good for you if you are, but it feels Well, there's a comparison that feels very apt. I love EVO season. I love all the majors. I didn't go here this year for a bunch of reasons, but if you're thinking about going, even as a spectator, it's worth doing at least once. Chants, cheers, sing-alongs. Look at Blink Respawn recently, where we had Fudo playing to the crowd with maracas, and Tasty Steve trying to hype the crowd with "It Is What It Is." I get that that's a thing there. I just thought it was even funnier when he was talking about not knowing Spanish, and they apparently have the most laid-back version of "What Up" I've heard. But for those of us at home, we can lay back and relax without having to worry about drowning in pools, just in all the ads that are going to be thrown at us. I get this stuff isn't cheap, but remember the spirit of your locals where you get together to have fun and hit some buttons. Yeah, we want to improve, but for me at least, if you're on edge while you're trying to play, it might not go so well. Study the replays instead of getting in your own head. Stay safe out there. It's a wild, wacky world. And here's hoping everyone makes it to Monday richer in knowledge, and for those lucky ones on the stage, richer to pay them bills. See you all in the stands or in the warp.